Okay. Hello, SpeedGaming 3. Howdy. Someone confirm in chat that you can hear me, first of all. Okay, looks like it. Looks like we got a decently close match here. Flyer a little bit of a lead, but, well, that's not going to help Animus there. There are not power-ups in that pit. He has to go back anyways, so... we're definitely in World 8 strike zone of Animus catching back up here, so he's not out of it. Flyer has to continue to execute, of course. Looks like he's playing pretty decently. I haven't noticed anything too egregious on his end. Very nice P-speed through 6F3. Having to go back, this is going to be a little bit of a time loss for Animus. He's got to make it through this fort, too. Oof. Gets through the choke point very nicely. Animus, of course, the thrilling Game 3 victory. A little bit of an upset over Gepezu, I'd say. Ooh. 3 forts for Flyer. No hammer. I think Animus had a hammer in his inventory. And he's forgetting how to get back to the end here. Flyer trying the door 3. Not quite. Alright, Animus is just going to cloud. Might be a better use later, but he did take a death, so I don't blame him for just trying to get out of this world and into the next one. Plenty of lives on both sides. Okay, so there is a lock behind the rock. If Animus plays the fort, that's probably the least obvious to play, I would say. It's literally the only fort that's not in his way, so I don't really expect him to play that fort and then hammer, but anything is possible. Another hammer suit from Toadstool. Alright, let's see what he does. He's about 3 stages behind at the moment. If he goes right... Okay, so he's not going to. Flyer... Not sure if that was... yeah, it definitely wasn't intentional. Has a cloud. It's not going to use it. It's not... I should be able to P-speed through this decently. Takes a little bit of damage. We'll call that route the undercarriage. Flowers for Jade. Aw. Stupid now and not responding and working and not working. Why? Alright, we might have stabilized here. Anybody wants to contribute to the Get Danny a New PC fund? Kidding, of course. Alright, pretty straightforward World 4. Yeah, you're not really going to save time playing the fort and then hammering. Not the shortest level, though. 6 something. 6-2? 6-3? One of them. Frog suit, hype. I D-boost right out of this, yeah. Worst power-up in the game. Nice P-speed to finish out 4F2. Animus is working on finishing up World 2 here. Does he have another cloud? I don't think so. You didn't think it would be that easy being that first fort, did you? More good P-speed by HighFlyer through 2F. That block is never a power-up when you want it to be. It's always a 1-up. Really fun when 1-ups are poisonous, and you go for that. Animus going into the airship small here. He's going to have to be careful. It's a tricky arena. Flyer has a cloud for World 8. Been hanging out with Jade too much. Lol. Oh! Nice clip into that pipe. I like using the hammer suit here. It's going to be the fastest way that you kill the Koopa kids. He's got extras, so you might as well use it. Alright, so Animus is not going to be able to save any time here because he's going to play that first fort, obviously. It's not going to be it. We have seen Flyer biff the World 8 routing a little bit before, so not guaranteed here. He's taking the second pipe. And there's the elbow. Be good for him if this just goes to the first screen. It doesn't. Well, here's most of the forts. He's going to play a long one first. Animus took a poor jump in 4F2, didn't quite make it. Alright, he's got it this time. Both have their hammer suits on. Trying to save as much time as possible on boom boom kills. Nice hammers by Flyer, nice hammer by Animus. Loses it though, and misses the 1 cycle. So, pretty big time save if Animus checks that first pipe and doesn't play this fort. He's going to need pretty good routing in 8 and HighFlyer to have a pretty bad time in 8 if he's going to bring this one back, though. He is... Alright, so that broke a lock in the top part of the dark. So as far as we know, that is not useful yet. That pipe that's double locked by those locks is increasingly suspicious. Alright, so now he's going to go back to the first screen. This is probably going to go to the other side of the dark or the end. Okay, so he broke a lock over here. I think you have to go this way. Oh, anchors a cloud. Oh, and he clouded into another level. Rip. Oh, but he's going to take the death. Smart. Very smart. Now he's going to go down this way. He's running out of inventory fast here. And of course, this is the level and not the fort. So, I'm almost positive there's got to be a pipe down here, and I think there's 2 pipes Oh, how did Animus not kill Ludwig there? Alright, there we go. I'm almost positive there's 2 pipes in the valley at this point. It's either that or it's that double-locked pipe. Alright, yep, here's one. So this should go to the end. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. So Animus... Alright, he's gambling second pipe as well. If he goes and plays 8 Fort, or this tank could do it. He didn't play this. This is getting very interesting here. This is wild. Weird, wild stuff. He still has to find the valley, though, so I think, you know, even if this is the right fort, I think Flyer's still going to be okay, but it might be pretty close here. If this breaks a lock on the hand bridge, then Animus is going to be in better shape. Okay, so we knew... Alright, so... Flyer either has it... Yeah, okay, so... Alright, that's where that pipe went. I missed that. Either that or Flyer didn't check that. So, Flyer in the driver's seat. I think Animus does have a cloud that's an anchor. Of course... Okay, well, he's going the right way. This is a fast fort. But I think it's going to be too little too late. He has to play this... Oh, big wall jump with Fire Mario. Not easy to do. Very nice Flyer. Animus has to go right here. He has to. Okay, well... Flyer is going to have an all-time worst Bowser's Castle for this to be close. Nice bottom clip. Little candle swag there. This is the easiest clip in the game. Second try. Will he get the first try? Yes, he does. This is not the mac and cheese clip, by the way. That would be 7-1. And he gets the fast kill, not the task kill. That is a fast kill. The task does not clip there, so that is not a task kill. But, get your GGs in the chat for HighFlyer28. Going to come in first with a time of 36:33. Let me see if my PC will allow me to get another room set up. Animus definitely routed 8 better, so he made up a decent chunk of time in World 8, just a little too late. I mean, HighFlyer saved time on that level too, getting the wall jump. Yeah, let me get another room set up here. Animus losing his hammer suit. Alright, start new race. Tournament. And Animus is through as well. Finished with about a 39, mid-teens, 14. Pretty close. I mean, HighFlyer, you know, held the lead most of the way, but Animus made it interesting. You know, a couple extra mistakes here and there, and you know, it might have been a little different, but HighFlyer performed when it counted. So, so we're gonna get the second seed rolled up. This is a best of 3. Animus has to win to force a game 3. We'll get it rolled up, and we'll be right back. So stay tuned. Okay, welcome back to the second round of the brackets between HighFlyer28 and AnimusUnited. HighFlyer took game 1. Animus was probably about 2 stages behind when it was all said and done. Decently close competitive match. HighFlyer was pretty much in control most of the match, but it was pretty close. We will go over the flags since nobody did earlier. Brackets are the same as Swiss with 3 main changes. Hammers no longer break locks. Boss Bass is fast. And your progress is not saved on game over, so you absolutely do not want a game over. 4 changes. You don't start with power-ups either, so it really comes down to, you know, who's going to execute the best, who's going to route the best. Hammers, you know, can be useful, but general rule of thumb is you don't really want to play bros. But I am going to release the runners. Chat, get your guesses out there for what world we're going to start. I would love to be the first one to roll an RWO. So I'm going to say 7. As far as I know, well, I know for a fact there has never been an RWO rolled in a tournament race or a weekly or anything. And as far as I know, nobody has ever rolled an RWO in practice. I've never heard of anybody saying that they have. This is the one. Come on. Anybody out there good with math that can figure out what are the odds of an RWO? So it's a 1 in 7, then a 1 in 6, then a 1 in 5, then a 1 in 4, all the way to the end. Not good. All right, there you go. 1 in 5,040. Let's do it. It's the same odds for a vanilla world order, which, believe it or not, we have seen at least 2 or 3 times. Countdown is on. Let's go. World 7. Here we go. Boo. Flyer world to start. Okay, so you're definitely not going to play that fort. Oh, okay. Triple forter. Flyer making probably a really good play here that he might not realize. Well, if that was an item, that would have been very helpful. New tech in the Fort Knox. Well, Animus could have done it. You can check that block twice because it can be a leaf now. That would have saved him some time. If it's a fire flower, you know, it would have lost him a couple seconds, but I think Flyer will probably do that. Flyer thought about going to the right and playing that fort. Wise not to, because you have to play this fort anyways, and Sinapi luck, or mustard luck in English. So that's why you check. As you can see, that definitely saved, you know, 5 seconds or so over going all the way back to get the Tanuki, but Animus looks a little more fabulous in his Tanuki suit, and good thing Flyer skipped that other fort, because that was not the right one, and it's probably 7F2, one of them. He did get a cloud from the bro that so far Animus has skipped, so that could be pretty significant. Dragonfire, also a good idea. The problem is you would have to do that before you go into the fort. So if you go into the fort, see it, and then take the death and go to the Toad House, it's probably losing more time than just doing what either of them just did. Animus is going to miss that cloud. And we got a Lemmy. Careful. 3 hits. Let me guess. 4 or 5. As is tradition, Lemmy 1 or 5 hits. Unless you have, yeah, it's when you have fire. That's when he's a 1-hitter. Animus getting bounced around a little bit. It's gonna have to be careful here. Okay, just easy now. Whoa, boy. Whoa. Okay. Flyer, the first out. We got a fade out at 3 minutes. Okay, this is interesting. So you definitely do not want to get the item here. You want to beat the 4th standard way. Okay, Flyer recognizes that. Good job. It's going to be really, really trolly if it breaks the lock on the right side of the rock and not the one in front of the pipe. Oh, Animus shorted the jump. Moment of truth. They did get a hammer from the Peach letter, or Toadstool. That's her name, not Peach. It's Toadstool. And it is the troll lock. This is a short level, though. And they will get an item at the end of this. Doesn't want that one up. Chungus Brothers, look out! No saved progress means yes, so all the levels that they're playing right now, if they game over, they will have to play again. The forts stay beaten, just like vanilla. Oh, that's such a troll. I missed what the item was on Flyer side. It was an anchor. Last seed, that was a cloud. Okay, this is interesting. So judging where that pipe is, Flyer's just going to go for the hammer play, which is probably what I would have done as well. Oh boy, we are going for an item that you don't see very often, and of course it's a 1-up, so we can't even really benefit from going that route. Looks like Animus is going to go for the hammer play as well. He's about 1 level behind, which is not bad considering he did take a death. Okay, Flyer going for the 7-7 clip. This is just time loss. I would advise against that, but easy 2-cycle when you're small. Don't clip into that pipe. Flyer chose to not use the hammer. It's interesting. And he gets another one. Animus is going to. Okay. And he's going to take a lead for now. So we'll give him the audio. He is down items, though. He has no inventory at the moment, but, you know, there's no guarantee that the hammers are going to be useful elsewhere. He is down a cloud. See if Animus plays this bro to try to get some inventory. 1-4 P speed, doesn't get it. Alright, he's just going to the airship. Animus playing to win, not stopping for anything. Not a bad bracket strategy. Flyer skipping that bro as well. Animus trying to get the fire kill. Gets it. He's at least 2 or 3 hits. Flyer misses the first class clip on the World 6 airship. Neither of them flew, so not gaining or losing any time there. Flyer going for the fire kill as well. Gets it. About equal. There's a hammer suit from Toadstool. Okay. Pretty easy World 1 to navigate. You have to go play that fort. You got 2 ways to get there. Animus damage boosting out of fire with no inventory but a hammer suit. The Madman. Back is against the wall. He knows he has to win this. I like it. About a stage lead at the moment. Alright, look out for the fire here in the beginning. Yep. Always. Yep. Okay. Lag City. Another fire probably here. Yep. Careful now. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Flyer thought about checking those other levels. Yeah, I don't really know why you would. And the best fort in the game. I mean, it was voted on. It won in the award show. Best fort in the game. So you can't argue it. You literally can't argue it. It might have only been voted on by one person, and that person might have been me, but cannot argue it. Alright, Animus getting through. Probably D-boost. Yeah. Decent setup to get through there. Keeping your power-ups with the 2 boos, but Animus knows the stakes. Flyer getting through damage list. He'll save some time here with the fire kill. Much better suited with his power-ups. Animus not going to play the lonely bro in the corner. Neither will Flyer. Flyer catching back up here. Got better items. He's got a Cloud and 2 hammers on Animus at the moment. So the double hammer play still out there. Give the audio back to Flyer. Oh boy. So Flyer has a Cloud. I think he'll probably just try to get through this since he's got the fire. 1, 2, 3. We're at a full day. Going to overtime. Overtime. Are we taking our work home with us? We are. What was that? 6? 5, 6? 6 or 5, I think? Woof. Animus, despite having worse power up. Oh, okay, okay. Easy, Rod. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Delayed fire shot. Nice. Take your time here. Just get through it. Okay, okay. Another Cloud for Flyer. So Animus should get that one. Well, he will get that one. It's forced. And we're on to the World 3 airship. Goes for the mass jump. Doesn't get it. I thought he was going to lose P-Speed there, but he managed to get it back. Pretty sure a lot of those jumps were only possible small. He would have had to do some pretty crazy maneuvering to maintain P-Speed there, not being small, so... Close race through 3 worlds. Animus is just an airship behind. He's going to keep this close, though. He's got to execute for the rest of the match, and... this could be a problem for Animus. This world right here. He does not have a hammer. He really needs all 4 pipes to be bunched up in the front. Or the pipe behind the lock to not do anything for him. So yeah, Flyer's got 2 Clouds, 2 hammers. Animus only has 1 Cloud. I didn't see what Peach gave. She might have... Ooh. Alright, she gave a music box. Useless. Animus still... his inventory is not great. Flyer's going to take the other level. Not a great level either. And another death. Interesting. I'd probably play the first level. I think that's better than the pyramid. Though there's no Haxor Paragoomba of death in this one. Of course, he does speedrun the game, and this level plays pretty consistent like the speedrun once you get past the opening part. The bros at the end could be could be different though. Alright, he's just gonna jump. One of each. Just, oh man, he knows World 3 is out there still, so he doesn't want to play the coin ship, but he doesn't want to break that rock without scrolling the screen. Nice star. Said nobody. Okay, so Animus needs these to loop. He needs this to go behind the rock. Okay, that is also good for him. So, he just went and played the fort too, so he's actually in the lead at the moment. And we are in Bowser's Koi Pond. That is a Hacksaw original as well. Yep, invalid seed, that's right. How could I forget? So that was really good for Animus. That was one of the, I mean, given his inventory, he doesn't have the hammers that Flyer does. That was really good for him. He's got basically one more, oh, okay, yep, that Babam is really bad there. You don't bounce off him like you do other enemies, and he kills your momentum right into the pit. Done that many times. So basically, Animus will be fine as far as hammers go, as long as the double hammer in World 3 is not good. So he's got to dodge that still. Animus, about a 5-second lead or so. Okay, divergent levels. We got 3-8 and 3-6. Two World 3 levels. Probably about the same length, I'd say. Both have pipe transitions at the end. 3-6 is probably a little faster if you do it optimally, but I don't know that to be a fact. Okay, Flyer, back in the lead. I would say that's, what, our third lead change so far? Third or fourth? It's been a really good match so far through the halfway point. We got World 7, 3, and 4 left. So Hammer could also be useful in 4. There are setups that it will save so much time, but I've only seen it once. World 7 could be an equalizer. Flyer likes to check the non-obvious pipe. Okay, oh man, just double hammer. Yep, just don't even bother. Don't even check this pipe. Just double hammer. Yeah, this is over. Yep. Yep. Stu's licking his lips. Licking his lips, rubbing his hands together. Oh, on the level 7-5. Of course. Two double hammers, of course he did. And that is likely GG. Unfortunately. So Animus hammered the rock in 2. Flyer held off, played an extra couple levels. And the bro that Animus, oh boy, did not have access to had a second hammer. Real unfortunate. And of course, Animus is punished by having to play 7-5 and at least another level, which could be anything. And then he's got to go... Okay, so he's going this way, which is good. So he's going to get to the fort, but then he's got to play 2 more levels. At least to get around to that pipe. I can't remember. Meanwhile, Flyer is plowing through 3-2? And now we're in 2-2. There he is. Another bass. Nice Paragoomba there. Alright, Animus. I think that would actually be the better route to go that way, because it's only 1 level and then he can pipe. Yeah, he should go the other way. Because he doesn't know where the pipe is yet, and that pipe technically could go to the end, or, you know, it'll take him to the other side of that fort, or he could just go play the fort, but... So, on top of the double hammer saving a lot of time, he's also not taking the best route through this world. Which, you know, hard to decipher when you're playing sometimes. World 3 can be a tricky one. But yeah. Might just cloud this 4. Yeah, see, because he only had to play that level instead of 2. Might cloud this, I mean, well, not a long fort, but Flyer getting the major Sinapi / Stewie luck on that double hammer. World 7 looks fun. What do you know? Flyer checked the second pipe. Shocker. So it doesn't look like he can really get anywhere without playing at least a level here. He had 2 pipe checks the other way. He's got 2 this way. This is kind of a bold cloud. These pipes could loop, and he might have to come back. But he's not punished yet. Good power-up for this level. And Animus is finally through World 3. Man, that double hammer was money. Ah, yes, 1-2. I said 2-2. Tutu, not the clothing item. And he'll cloud this and music box. 3-7. He did make the bold play to cloud that level, so that could have backfired. Thankfully for him, it did not. He's just going to P-speed through World 7, or the World 4 airship here. But he's going to need a catastrophic World 8 for Animus to get back into this. He's going to have to kick the console. Power outage. Well, he had 2 ways that he could go, and if those pipes looped, then that's a bad cloud, so I get it as well, but kind of risky. $6-1 right out of the gate in World 8. Let's let it go, Animus. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Okay. Plant probably saved his life there. Alright, he's going to play this fort. Probably sad he didn't put a P-Wing on. And a 284. Pretty good. Check the furthest pipe, as is tradition. That goes to the elbow. Yeah, I mean, if he just plays forts as he sees them, he's not going to lose. I mean, probably. Okay, so 1 lock, 1 level. He's going to play the Navy here. I think there was another pipe to the hand bridge behind that lock, so this could do it in logic. Almost got blasted in the face by that cannon. Okay, did that do it? It did. Free 8. Going for the wall jump, not gonna get it. Hoping that the anchor was a cloud, it was a mushroom. Didn't have a P-Wing. Just going through the motions of, what is this, 4-5? 5-4, I think, actually? Or no, I don't know. Has a chance at a sub-30. As long as he doesn't have any hiccups in Bowser's Castle, he should. I don't know why you do that, but not only is it a waste of time, I mean, you technically could die. And then you got nothing. I'm guessing he'll probably go to the clip, go for this clip until his fingers fall off since he used all his power-ups. Alright, second try. Very good. Couple hammers to the face, and this one is done and dusted. Another fast kill. Very nice. Get your GGs in chat for HighFlyer, who's gonna sub 30 this with a time of official time 29:25 in race time. HighFlyer is going to take this matchup 2-0 and plant himself firmly in the quarterfinals, where he will be awaiting the winner of Ikaros and Yoku Body, the Kid. The Cinderella story that was AnimusUnited. The carriage has turned into a pumpkin. And we are welcomed by HighFlyer28. GG's.
Thank you.
So let's see. Seed 1, you were pretty much in control for most of the race. You got a couple level lead and maintained it. He routed World 8 a little better, but you had a pretty decent lead in that one. And then the story of Seed 2, it was extremely close. You guys switched leads back and forth for the first 5 worlds or so. The difference was he hammered in World 2, did not get the second hammer. You got a second hammer, held off, and the double hammer in World 3 saved probably 5 levels that he played.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping on. Seeing that layout as soon as the transition was happening, I was like, oh, this could actually be good, because there was no levels there. I mean, even if there was one level, it would still be alright, but once I saw that first pipe went where it did, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go for it. Seeing that lock there where it was, that's usually a good indicator that's the way, so once I saw that, I said, yeah, this is free, practically.
Yep, I was calling for you not even to check the pipe, just hammer that, because that's probably the answer. And of course, pretty good World 8 as well. You play one level, you check the, or you played the first fort or whatever on the first screen, checked the pipe, went back, played another fort, and it was over.
Yeah. Yeah, that hand bridge looked a little messy. I was like, oh, please tell me I don't have to come up here.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I like when I see there's like 2 pipes like that, and one of them leads to the elbow, and it already had playing the tank. I was like, okay, I don't have to come back for this, so that's always a good thing. So.
Yep, Ikaros claims that I roll bad seeds, but as you can see, this was a pretty good one. I think you saw 6-6, and other than that, not too many bad levels, I'd say.
No, I'm surprised actually. I had a little brain fart with that World 2 map. My brain's a little fried. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna be real. I thought I saw something that clearly wasn't there, and I shouldn't have played that extra level. I should have just kept going and just played the hammer bro, because not knowing where that other pipe was at first, I should have just played the way I did it, and I would have not played that extra level. So other than that, I feel like I played alright, to my standards at least. I had a dropped input in that pyramid trying to jump up onto the beetle, and he didn't jump. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I don't think that was a misplay in World 2. I mean, if the pipe was in the upper portion, and you're still saving, like 2 levels there, so...
I think that's what I was going for. Was thinking, oh, maybe if the levels were laid out correctly, I could, like the hammer would actually seem fine there. But then when I saw it, I was like, and I looked at my tracker. I was like, oh, World 3's still there, so yeah, we could get another hammer. And I think that bro actually did give a hammer, if I remembered correctly.
Yep. Unfortunately, with the. Okay, I've never seen this on Animus's side. Apparently you can jump on top of this part. And, okay. Alright.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't know about that either.
Yeah, the inserted levels, when that level is there, it makes it a really difficult decision if you have a hammer, because it's like, you're playing an extra level and it could be useless. And then, of course, the one fort, you go through and play it, the way you should, and it doesn't break that lock in the beginning to the pipe. But get your GGs in chat for Animus, who finishes with a time of 34:42. Yeah, it was a really close, intense match until that double hammer play. I can't remember. I think you were maybe just a couple seconds ahead, or I think even he might have been. But yeah, he played really well in the second seed.
I'm sure I made Stewie proud.
Yeah, yeah. Called that out as well. Said Stu was licking his lips, rubbing his hands
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Side of that layout.
Kind of like the Mitch Flower Power emote
Yep,
when he's
yep,
like picking his hands
exactly.
together.
Exactly. Haxor sent a meme of it's that meme with the dude behind the tree rubbing his hands together, licking his lips, and he said, "This is Stu when he sees a double hammer, or when he gets to World 3, he sees a double hammer." It's like so perfect.
It is.
So yeah, you are back in the quarterfinals. You're gonna play the winner of Ikaros and Yokubadi. Thoughts on potentially matching up with either of those two?
I mean, no matter who I get paired up with, my goal is to get my rematch with you. To be honest, that's all I want. I just want that rematch, no matter if I win or lose.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I got to get through Midi Guy, and you got to get through the winner of that. So it's going to be tough for both of us, but you know, it's definitely a
Yeah.
possibility. But yeah, I think they are scheduled for Thursday as of right now. So
Yeah.
we
So
will
I think.
find out who you're going to play in a couple days. And then as far as I think this was the last race of tonight. As far as the main bracket goes, let me check the Challenge Cup side of things.
Yeah. Yeah. No more main bracket for today. Nope. Nothing today.
Yep.
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yep, so that's it for today. I'm not sure if Animus is going to join us. It doesn't look like it. Pull up the... Oh, it's gone. Any other thoughts regarding the seed? I wish I would have been able to join the comms earlier, but my PC is a potato. And, of course, Discord had the update, but... Any other thoughts on either of the seeds?
Oh god, it's already a blur. Like I said, my brain is kind of fried. I wake up way too early for work, so I'm happy enough to even remember my own name or even play the game. But no, I appreciate you joining on comms when you did. GG's to AnimusUnited. And everybody for showing up to watch. You know, without y'all, we don't have anyone to put on a show for. So thank you for your taking your time to stop in. So I appreciate it.
Well said, well said. And with that, we're going to be done for the evening. There are a few matches tomorrow, so come on back and watch those races. I'll just pull it up real quick. Tomorrow we have Midi Guy DP versus Johnny Link. That is at 7 p.m. So I have some interest in that. That will be my opponent, the winner of that. And then on the Challenge Cup side of things, William versus Windfox at 8 p.m. So 2 evening matches tomorrow. But with that, that's going to do it for us here on SpeedGaming 3. I'd like to thank our host, SpeedGaming, for putting this on for us every year. Diesel Pilot, or I think Pleco was the one that set everything up. So thank you to Pleco for doing that. And GG's to Animus as well. It was a competitive race, just didn't quite have enough to pull it out. But come back tomorrow, and yeah, that'll do it for us here. Everybody have a nice evening, and take care, everyone. We'll see you.
See ya. Have a good night.